case. I want my money back.
Please don't shout. I assure you, the berries we use are of the highest quality. I think you've had too much to drink.
Too much to drink? I'm perfectly sober, thank you. Now you'd better give me this meal on the...
Otherwise, what?
Huh? Who the heck are you?
Oh, I'll tell you who the heck I am. The name's Arataki. Thanks for waiting, mucho apreciado. Ito!
Oh, an Oni! It's an Oni!
Nice work, Ito. Keep this up and we might just have to double your bonus at the end of the month.
Don't you worry about a thing. As long as Ito's around, consider this establishment protected.
Our drink recommendations?
Or... Either way, I'd be happy to oblige.
Let's get this interview. Hold that pose!
You shall have my...
Let's see. Your next opponent is... Hania. Oh, that name sounds familiar. Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers now. She's been looking after our fungi friends this whole time. Who do you think she's gonna partner up with for the competition? Come on, let's go say hello.
Welcome, one and all. The round of 16 is about to begin. Our contestants for this match are the Traveler and her partner, Aguara, versus Hania and her partner, Fluffy the Flower King.
Hey, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Good to see you again. This'll be our first proper rematch since the Neela Paula Cup. I brought my old Sumpter Beast with me this time. Looks like you're partnering with a new companion, too. Let's see who wins this time around. You're even tougher than last time. But you know what? Sumpter beasts are renowned for their endurance. It's their... And when they charge full speed, they kick up... Send 'em flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out!
What? Looks like this isn't gonna work.
Contestants, please have your animal companions return to the...
Oh no!
The Traveler...
Oh, what a shame. Even with the new partner, you're still as tough as they come. Well, since you defeated me, you better go all the way like in the Nilot Pala Cup. I can handle...
All right, we're through to the quarterfinals. Let Paimon take a look. Next up is... Mualani? Oh, so we have to fight that big... Hey! Paimon noticed something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Should we come up with one for Aguara, too? Well, Aguara seems to like it.
Are you ready to rumble? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the quarterfinals. After a fierce competition so far, we're left with the creme de la creme of the contestants. But who among them will joining us to kick this round off, we have...
How you feeling today, Mamala? That's the spirit! Now let's get out there and show these Nodcry folks what the people of the Springs are all about! What a tough cookie! I thought this would be way easier. You're a little Saurian doesn't play around. All right, get up close and let's settle this. Jump, Mamala! Get out of the water! Saw that one coming a mile away! Gepetlosaurs might have the advantage on land, but it's a difference. Mamala! Finish him off! What a tough cookie! I thought this would be way easier. Your little Saurian doesn't play around. All right, get up close and let's settle this. Jump, Mamala! Get out of the water! Watch out! You took advantage of Mamala's blind spot.
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Seriously? There's no way I just lost. Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You are seriously strong for your age. That was incredible. Hey, you're strong too, Mamala. That one was on me. I made too many bad calls. I'm sorry. Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even more opponents. You were the best little Saurian out there today. I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mamala. How about I take you for a tasty treat, huh? Wow! That was a nail-biting match! Paimon's heart's still racing! Anyway, Linnea will have finished her match by now, too! Linnea! It sure is! Want to take a guess who won? Judging by the smile on your face, correct! I was about to go watch the other matches. Care to join me? The next one's a pretty big deal. Someone called Celino versus the reigning champion, Yehoda. Ooh, we had to watch that. Yehoda, perfect. Well, stick around. What the? Celino's companion is a Radiant Blade Horn? Those things are extremely hostile. How did you manage to tame it? Technically speaking, Radiant Blade Horns are classed as monsters. But they are beasts of the wild, and they're not exactly uncommon. It's not against the rules, but still, it's gonna be a really hard one to beat. Go for it, Yehoda! You got this!
Ignorance really is bliss, but it won't last forever.
Do you think speed alone will stop? How about you run around and find out? Reed Miller the 13th! Run that thing ragged, and then go in for the kill!
Behind you, on the right.
Reed! Her reaction time is incredible! It's almost as if she can read her opponent's mind! Dodge left, Lumi! Thanks, that means a lot! Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. Not just Lumi, I was really in the zone. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. I know exactly what to do before I've even had the time to think. Keep it together, Reed! Jump!
He's trying to jump on your back, Hemus. Don't give him the chance. Use your wind blades to slow him down.
He's too powerful! You've gotta go for a knockout blow! Charge your lightning, Reed! Then blast him with all you've got!
Deflect it back! That was close. But the outcome is all...
Reed Miller the 13th has
Those wings! Wait! Who are you? And why do you... What?
I've been through this moment so many times in my head. Imagining you sharing the same pain I feel. I thought it would bring me joy. But I guess not. You're better off with the life you have, Linnea. The less you know, the better.
My head! Don't go! Wait! Linnea! Oh, what happened? and...
She's breathing normally. No obstruction of the airways. She just needs a little peace and quiet.
Oh, that's a real...
My pleasure.
Will do. Oh, Good morning! Huh? Where am I? Lumi? Lumi! How strange. Where could she be? I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better take a look outside. Lumi! There you are! I've been looking all over for you. Come on, say something. Why do you look so anxious?
Looks like our contestants. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner.
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? I don't remember a thing! Oh, I get it. You can do it all. Even if this is a dream, I can't let my support... We're up, Lumi. Let's show...
What a spectacular duel! But...
Huh? What's going on? This dream sucks. I've heard that if you try really hard... Did it work? Guess not. Huh? Is Dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take up adventuring full-time. A research vessel? Looks like Dream Me is working hard toward my goal. But the cost is just astronomical. It could take a whole lifetime to save up for. Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters. Day 5. Ran for my life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting faster. Day 20. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving. Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Finders keepers! Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in. And... almost got scammed! Note to self. Secondhand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will fetch a good price. The diary ends here. Hold on. A deed for the purchase of a large ship. And I've signed... A dream come true! The Golden Beagle! What a wonderful dream! The ship gently swaying as it carries me to a faraway land. Oh, what a feeling! Let me check the chart. Next stop, Guyan Stone Forest. That place is steep. From there, it's on to Dragonspine. What's this? Clearwater Jade? It looks like this ship has sailed to many places already. Makes sense. As soon as I...
Linnea, you've been really down the last couple of days. I've left your lunch by the door. Make sure to...
Coming! Where am I now? Ugh, I feel so sore and tired. Is this some sort of lucid dream? Clearwater Jade. Didn't I see that in these books? How did they end up in this cave?
How could this happen?
Lumi, why do you look so sad? Hey, don't be...
We're never getting back, are we? We're done for. It's all over.
What happened? I thought Is this... But why? It's just a dream, though, right? It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's blocking... Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should be here soon. I can wait for her outside. Sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Linnea!
Huh?
Over here. Did you get my letter, Linnea? I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back to the tundra with me, so we can be with Mom and Dad one last time.
Selena? She's my sister? Mom and Dad? One last time?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. This day was always going to come. But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react to hearing this news. At the very least, they wouldn't have to endure this horrid feeling of having tears they're unable to shed. After all, we've already seen how all of this would unfold, long before it ever... Remember? When you passed out during that competition? You saw it all as you lay there, unconscious. At the time, you thought it was just a dream.
What is she talking about? No. This...
I understand how you feel. One moment you're gazing into the future from the past, the next, you're there, looking back at where it all began. When time flies, one day we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long time ago, my friends and I talked about mine was to buy a research vessel. My entire life is recorded in these. Whoever you are, I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer travel very far. This feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away. So it wasn't a dream, after all. Oh, Linnea! You're awake! Oh, you were out for a long time! Linnea! What time is it? It's evening. We were watching the match between Celino and Yehoda when you were... So many things came flooding into my head, one after another. Some moments were joyful, others painful. All of it felt... Good point. You passed out right after... Still, is it really a good idea to go looking for her? What if the same thing happens again? Do you remember when we were at Speranza and I wasn't a very cheerful kid, nor was I all that brave. Before I told my human parents about being a Fae, I knew what might happen once I told them. I desperately, but I knew that was impossible. So, even though I was terrified, and even though I knew I might end up an unwanted child, I did what I thought was right. I knew things might not turn out how I hoped, but... I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me I have to wait until the next round... Huh? Aguara, do you know where's... Do you remember Celino's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie! All right, I think... flagship? What are we doing here? After all that, Seleno's staying in the room right next to ours? No wonder Aguara could pick up her scent. Is anyone there? You're sure this is the right room? Seleno, I know you're in there. Please, I need to talk to you. Seleno!
I'm not here.
R2?
Am not. Quit bothering me.
Not a chance! If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside until you change your mind. I have so many questions to ask you. Can you at least answer this one? Who are you to me? Are you... Open the door!
All right. Take a seat. Just to be clear, I wasn't. Curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea. You're gonna
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already. Will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our heads? Or why did I pass out when I touched...
Visions of your future.
So...
Of course, Linnea. You're an avid student of the natural world. Surely you're aware of the 6 most common types of Fae?
The Vila?
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties, too. The legendary Lantern Fae, the Siren. We foretell both disaster and delight, gazing upon the past dawn and future night. Others fear and revere our might, while we alone detest our plight.
I've never heard of an augury bird before.
That's hardly a surprise. You can count the number of augury birds alive today on one hand. And that includes you and me.
So it's true then.
Family. Augury birds are born with a peculiar ability. We can see crossroads in the flow.
Are you talking about prophecies?
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many ways of we can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their future, or someone is concerned about the destiny of the world, we're powerless to help. But the way it feels to witness your own fate, I trust you understand by now, Linnea.
It certainly was. I had a goal in life. And before I even...
Wait till you've tried to defy fate and found how powerless you are to change it.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. Fate. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future is not...
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Like you said, generation after generation of augury birds lived with this burden. Until you were born, and our parents found the only solution they could think of. If an augury bird is set far from the Fae to grow up among humans, the awakening of their prophetic abilities can be delayed.
So that's how I became a changeling. What about the child I was switched with? What happened to her?
Don't worry. She had the opposite problem to you. She needed to live among the Fae. She was born with a strange, rare disease that humans cannot cure. If she hadn't been switched, she would have died a long time ago. Our parents saved her life, then raised her as their own. Eventually, her birth parents came to find her, and now they're living together in Snezhnograd.
I see. Wow, it all makes sense now. But there's still one thing you haven't explained.
I meant exactly what I said. I don't like you.
But why?
No reason.
So we're back to this? If you won't tell me, I'll have to guess my... Celino... are you jealous of me?
Good guess. By the time our parents came up with a solution for you and sent you off to live with the humans, Mom and Dad would sneak over to Nodcry to see you sometimes. They talked to... I came with them once, to Nodcry. When I saw you there in the distance, living your... Did no one ever consider how I felt? What was I to them? All of this led to me deciding, a long time ago, that when you were old enough, I'd come pay you a visit. My plan was to tell you the truth about everything I know. What kind of horrible person would want to...
Then why did you You really want me to keep...
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my head. Of happy-go-lucky Linnea, spoiled by her parents and coddled by fate. It was all just a fantasy. I overheard you and Speranza talking about your past. Desperately trying to hide the truth about who you were. Somehow getting by with a ragtag bunch of kids in the conch gang. You described it so nonchalantly. But it was eating me up inside. In that moment, I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you any longer. I just wanted to hold you tight and tell you everything will be fine, that you still have a family.
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying and I have to comfort you. But I understand now. That feeling you have. I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you were willing to see me, sis.
Thank you. All of you. This is not how I...
Don't mention it! Paimon thinks it's all... Hey, Celino. I was wondering, how did you end up...
We met that time when Mom and Dad brought me to see you in Nodcry. I suppose our friendship was preordained.
Immutable?
You're welcome to try to fight it, if you want. Prepare to experience... Leave this competition and fly somewhere far away. I promise you, something will happen to force you right back here. Or if you prefer, you could go all out and try to beat me. But the prophecies we see are the meeting points of every possible...
Now that I know the...
I learned to submit to fate, since the outcome can't be... But what about you, Linnea?
I think... How about we continue this conversation after the tournament?
All right, just don't get your hope...
I'll be fine, trust me. It's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep. You're staying at the flagship too, right? No need to see me out. I'll be fine.
So noisy here.
Oh,
Back in my
and thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night. Traveler, are you awake? Oh, neither can Paimon. Linnea and Celino aren't the only ones with a big day tomorrow. You've got... Since we're both struggling to sleep, do you want to head out for a stroll? We could go grab something yummy, then take Aguara to check out the arena. Might be a... Listen up, Lumi. I've seen Seleno's Radiant Bladehorn in action, and it isn't just strong. Her best way to exploit both of these traits will be to make her Radiant Bladehorn charge you. You'll have to find a way to dodge the attacks, then pick... Sure am. What are you guys doing here? Lumi and I were just going over our strategy for tomorrow. Since you're here too, how about... Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory. But Amos is so powerful. Even if we do find an opening, I'm not sure Lumi's even strong enough to make it count. I need a better plan. Thanks. Just because I've seen a future where I fail, doesn't mean I'm willing to go down without a fight. Fate is such a mysterious idea. Despite having it explained to me and having seen it with my own eyes, I still find it hard to wrap my head around it.
What does fate mean to you?
You're in a philosophical mood, huh? Well, I don't know if I'm the best person to ask. I've only just learned who I really am. I need some time to think. Besides, I'm an advisor, remember? It wouldn't be very professional for me to start spouting best guesses and speculation. What if I led you in the wrong direction?
Relax. I'm just curious to hear your opinion.
All right, well, I think that knowing the future is a pretty lousy deal. But then, life's full of lousy situations. When I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, I actually wanted to know the future. I dreamed of a day that fate would send me a sign. I just wanted some clear guidance on what I should do. Something to give me the courage to go on. But fate didn't show me anything. It was my own stubborn will that got me through. Turned out that the only person I could rely on was me. I've always known what it's like to be terrified of the unknown. And now I'm learning that knowing for sure isn't all it's cracked up to be either. What's the big deal? The world hasn't ended and I haven't changed. What do I have to fear? Yahoo!
Training session over! Feels like these two are really forming a close bond.
All right, I think we're as prepared as we can be. Time to get some shut-eye. Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate.
Is everybody? Our contestants are ready and raring to go. On the one side, we have the Traveler and her partner Aguara, and on the other side, we have Viliana and her partner Gorn-Yeeson.
You can do it, Aguara!
We have a
great job, Aguara! Hey, Traveler!
Looks like our contestants and their part. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner, Lumi, and...
You can do it, old boss! You get him, Lumi! Charge, Hemus! Don't panic, Lumi! Remember your training? I'm right here. Ready? Now jump! Attack! Stop her!
This is the will of fate. It was over before it began.
Lumi! Lumi! Huh? Oh? You wanna come with me? Let's go then. The wide world awaits.
will be ours.
You were amazing! I didn't know you could grow that big! Yahoo, yahoo! You know, you look a little different after absorbing all that Geo. Wait a sec! Could that be it? Linnea! Are you guys alright? Traveler! Paimon, come quick! I figured out why Lumi is different from other Jack Frost! After all the theories I've looked into, it turns out there was one possibility that never even occurred to me! What if Lumi wasn't born different at all? What if it's all a consequence of her diet? Surely ingesting large amounts of rare ore could explain the development of her geo features. I mean, just look at fiships! Depending on their element, fiships can look wildly different. But from a biological perspective, they're still considered the same species. Lumi, you don't have to wait for evolution to catch up at all. You just have to find another Jack Frost who likes the same things as you do. Then you'll have a true companion! I'm so happy you unleashed your full power, Lumi! If you hadn't pushed yourself like that, I never would have had this Eureka moment!
Linnea, why did you hold back?
What do you mean? If Lumi had landed that hit, you and Hemus would have been in serious danger.
Even so, when that hammer started to fall, the future I once saw went blank before my eyes. Did fear cause me to see a false vision? Or did she truly cheat fate for a brief moment? What does it matter? In the end, the pull of fate exerted its force all the same. The prophecy came to pass as surely as the sun rises in the morning.
What's on your mind, sis?
I just think it's a shame. You gave your all in that battle, but it didn't change a thing. Whatever path you take, it always leads to the same place. Fate is so cruel.
Celino, do you remember the question that you asked me? I told you I'd give you my answer after the tournament.
I remember. And I'd still like to know what you think.
You told me. There are many possible roads into the future, but they all lead to the same destination in the end. Well, I prefer to think of it the other way around. We might already know where we're headed. Maybe fate will always lead us toward the same destination, but I never cared much about the outcome. I just want to walk my own path. So, even if I was destined to lose to you, there was no way I wasn't gonna give it everything I had. And even if my ship ends up at the bottom of the ocean, I'm not gonna let that stop me from sailing it to every corner of the world first. If all people care about are outcomes, then why doesn't everyone give up on happiness and love? After all, the certainty of death is the one thing that every person knows about their fate. But my feelings, my thoughts, everything I've seen, all that exists beyond the reach of fate, they belong to me, and no one else controls them. Lumi, sounds like you agree, right?
Linnea. Ignorance really is bliss.
Even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the truth head on. You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already.
How I envied your cheerful optimism when Yet now you've witnessed your fate and experienced failure. And still you haven't let it drag you down. Perhaps I was wrong from the start. The difference between us was never about knowledge of our destinies, it's about having the courage to accept it.
Celino, you okay? You're looking pretty zoned out.
Actually, I was just thinking, I'm happy for you. I claimed the victory promised to me by fate, and you found your answer. A truth that transcends fate itself.
Sounds like I got the sweeter deal overall. But hey, mine and Lumi's journey isn't over yet. So enjoy your victory, Celino. But don't get complacent. Otherwise, my partner here might just take it back from you one day.
That little thing?
That plus our special bond. Let's go, partner. This time it's my turn to help you train. So, Aguara comes from Natlan, right? If we're gonna train hard, we should do it there. There's plenty of natural phlogiston around, which will help keep the little one's stamina up. Let's go! Lumi is just too cute! But she does have a bad habit of swallowing any shiny thing she lays her eyes on. So, keep your valuables well away, or you might never see them again. Hmm? If you ask me what's the one place you should visit in Nasha Town, obviously I'm gonna say Speranza. You know I'm biased, but seriously, you should give it a try. Katya's cooking will not disappoint you. You want to see my archive? Of course! I'm always happy to show off my masterpiece. I even did the illustrations. If you ask me what's the one place you should visit in Nasha Town, obviously I'm gonna say Speranza. You know I'm biased, but seriously, you should give it a try. Katya's cooking will not disappoint you. Lumi is just too cute! But she does have a bad habit of swallowing any shiny thing she lays her eyes on. So, keep your valuables well away, or you might never see them again. If you ask me what's the one place you should visit in Nasha Town, obviously I'm gonna say Speranza. You know I'm biased, but seriously, you should give it a try. Katya's cooking will not disappoint you. You want to see my archive? Of course! I'm always happy to show off my masterpiece. I even did the illustrations. Lumi is just too cute! But she does have a bad habit of swallowing any shiny thing she lays her eyes on. So keep your valuables well away, or you might never see them again. Hello, Natlan! I'm back! Give me a moment to set up the tent. I'll lend you a hand! Now then, Aggie, it's time for you to learn one of... Watch closely. Look...
Linnea!
From what I've seen, but Aguara will need... Don't worry. It's normal to... You'll get the hang of it. You'll get the hang of it. Feels like I blinked and 2 whole days went by. I've heard it said that people can find their fates by studying the stars. I guess that means that fate's been looking down on us this whole time, huh? I could really do with some sleep. Good night, you guys.
Paimon slept really well. Huh? Oh, look at all this grapefruit! Aguara, did you pick these for us? Wow! Yahoo!
Are you saying you had help from a...
Now that Aguara's mastered Lumi's secret weapon, it's time to head back to Notcry. Looks like we should get back just in time for the finals.